Hello, Golden Axe, Fate Savers, and Dream Makers. In Bracket Rabbit Commentaries playthrough of Golden Axe 3, we have arrived at the end of the carrot, the latter half of Stage 7, through the gates of fate, and beyond the bird that turned out to be a prince. We are going to destroy the very last minions of the Golden Axe Wielder. Yes, the Golden Axe Wielder. It's not Dark Gold. It is not Death Adder. It is not Death Adder Sr. But he is imposing, and we will see him soon enough.
You actually have an aerial counterattack.
Yay.
We're never going to see it again, are we?
I mean, it is very rare and situational. Because in case you haven't observed, in this very stoppy kind of game, where we're stopping every 5 seconds in order to save and reload the save file, is that I have been jump kicking quite a bit.
Alright, so for the Citrine Knights, because no, these are definitely supposed to be Emerald Knights. It's just that they have got a much lighter shade of green than they're supposed to.
More like toxic waste green. And we're gonna lay waste to them.
Ooh, I know, Moss Agate Knights. They're Agate Knights.
Agate? Agony? Nick. Slash you. Come on, try using your double jump. You can do a little better than that.
Honestly, you don't need to use your double jump, and it's just going to open you up to further attacks because you're still not comfortable with the dive kick.
Well, it's hard to be comfortable with anything when there are this many dudes around. So I spend most of the map just jump kicking them and then going to either the top row or the bottom row of the screen, waiting for everybody else to follow me with a relentless pursuit. Kick. Come on, try entering my x-axis. What are you scared of? I ain't gonna bite ya. Okay, I might bite ya.
Well, you want to try to bite them because your throw does significantly more damage than your heel scratch.
Kronos, Scratcher and Master of Time.
Does he have a significant record deal coming up?
Nah. Well, be sure to keep time with this musical cat. Swipe. If only y'all didn't have so much health. Not only do
because they're knights, and knights have to be heavily armored in order to be effective.
Okay, maybe you're dead. Nope, he's still alive. Take one of you out and then start working on your buddies. Because while the other one is getting up, the other ones are just getting in position for me to kick them in the craw.
Alright, one's finally down.
In a situation like this where there are multiple players, that's another thing too, is that me and my brother have never played Golden Axe 3. As a matter of fact, the only one that he and I have ever tried co-oping is Golden Axe 1. I mean, we know that there's friendly fire in Golden Axe 1. So that would lead me to believe that there is friendly fire in Golden Axe 3. Makes it a little awkward to, oh, max health up.
Full heal.
That was a max health up.
Ah, okay. Hey, more zombie Jotuns.
I mean, Streets of Rage 3, we finally had gotten, call outs for, getting a particular arrangement quickly in order to solve the situation. We're either in columns or rows. We would probably be using columns quite a bit during this game, where we're both standing at the, just like in photography, if you divided the image into a 3x3 square, we would be standing at the lines of demarcation between squares 1 and 2 and squares 2 and 3. Although,
honestly, if you're gonna use the grid system like that, I would probably use the visual indicators of the stages for it.
Yeah. Well, because sometimes, like for example, you don't have a lot of room at the top left and right corners of the screen, so maybe instead you would be using rows. You might be using rows.
Honestly, Cloud, at this point, you really should just be doing doing combos instead of this aerial scratch, because this aerial scratch is doing exactly one hit of damage, and they have significantly more HP than that.
The only thing that can change is the amount of time it takes for me to solve the situation. You can tell that it took me more than one attempt because of the jump cut here. That usually happens in situations where there's more than just one adversary at a time. Come on, try dashing into them. That's a move. I mean, we're not going to use magic.
Yeah, because you ended up spending all your level 3 magic on dwarves.
On guard gnomes, exactly, which is probably not a good move in hindsight. The forces are dwindling. They can feel the breeze through their knees.
As they attempt to impale you with a vertical attack.
And then end up jumping over me because they overshot it. Fools! Oh, more guard gnomes. Give me magic. Thank you for the magic. Thank you for the magic. Oh, give me magic. Thank you for the magic. Okay, I just need one more bottle. One more bottle of that.
No!
Oh. Okay, well fine. Screw you guys too then. I don't need your magic. Ooh, skellies.
Well, you have pits over there, so are you gonna actually try and utilize them?
No, because you can't use the pits in this game. You can only use chasms that are you can only use holes in the pathway. You cannot use bottomless pits that are just setting up boundaries for the walkway. You would have to get to a point.
It looks like you could use these.
So, for example, if the walkway was just a narrow corridor and there was a pit that you had to jump over, yeah, you could totally knock enemies into that because you're supposed to be able to traverse that pit. There is an invisible wall, and this is one of the main differences between Golden Axes 1 and 2 versus Golden Axe 3. Is Golden Axe 3, they finally figured out that knocking enemies into the pit is stupid and should probably not be a thing anymore.
Oh, but it's just... Oh, okay, yeah. But it's a staple of most other beat-em-ups. I mean, Streets of Rage lets you do that for the entire series, right?
Oh yeah, but now we are just running out of distinctions between the Streets of Rage series and Golden Axe series. I mean, they're both...
Streets of Rage has got a much wider enemy variety.
I mean, they're both isometric 3D. They're both beat-em-up style. You have special in each of the games that allows you to... Oh, Jesus Christ. We got some demons.
Satyrs. Okay.
Yeah, these guys are dangerous. They hit really hard.
You see, these enemies are just asking to be thrown into those pits, but you can't do it because of the invisible wall.
Because of the invisible wall, exactly. So what do? Is you try to hit one without getting hit by the other. Good luck. In a two-player situation, it would be ideal that each player takes on a satyr for themselves. But then if you get it mixed up, because the satyr will always attack whoever is closest to them, that you may screw up your buddy by throwing the satyr into his arena. Double jump. It's like, oh, that was
I
cool.
saw the Zangief backhand there.
And this is when I realized that double jump is effective, because upon initiating the second mid-air jump, the guy tries attacking me, which leaves him completely open.
Yeah, for your lowest damaging attack.
Damage is damage.
Damage might be damage, but you know, efficiency is king in beat 'em ups.
You want to lose?
Depends. Am I gonna still be here 15 minutes from now?
You can show all your friends. See, I can do it with all the best strategies and without getting hit, but I could do it in the same amount of success, just not as quickly. Okay, now we were talking about bottomless pits. Yep, so this is a pit that you can knock enemies into because you have to jump over that in order to advance the level. And the enemies have to jump over the pit in order to reach you. Bye-bye. I'm gonna be cheap on you, little man. Ha! You're a puny wee man. You cannot jump over here. Come on, with your stumpy little legs. Ha! You can't do it. Here, try again. Ha ha! I knocked you back as soon as you tried jumping over. Ledge camping. You should have thought of having projectile attacks. Gradually, past cloud. Gradually.
Alright, so now we have the Sonya Maces again.
Sonya Maces.
And no, you can't use the pit over there anymore because it's off screen.
Yeah. See, they knew what they were doing when they designed these maps. They made it so that you had to screen lock after the pit disappeared before it spawned enemies. So you couldn't just cheese them out that way.
Honestly, this particular screen lock is actually pretty terrible because the stairs eat up so much real estate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it causes them to go into weird places over there. It also screws up their AI, because if they're on a higher altitude than me, then they're going to do different animations. Will give me time to get into position. Knocking you up the stairs. That gravity doesn't work like that.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, look, Ruby Knights.
Ruby Knights. Well, these are Crimson Knights. Huh. Did somebody call a
No,
tree?
but Crimson Knight is actually orange instead of red.
Slash. 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 All together now, boys.
I mean, I know I'm guilty of this kind of strategy too when it comes to FPS games, but more is happening in those.
First-person shooters.
Like you recall the Serious Sam part where we ended up taking on the running of the clear, right?
Yeah. Oh, do I ever remember the running of the clear?
I was absolutely devoted to using the minigun throughout all of that, despite the fact that I think we had just gotten the uranium cannon, and the uranium cannon is significantly better for that part, at least when it starts getting super hectic. But like, at least stuff was happening and I was in danger constantly. This, very little is actually happening because you're doing so very low amounts of damage.
The thing about this game is that if you get hit, it likely means you're about to get hit again in succession, because the enemy gets time to get into an advantageous position. That is on solo mode. In two-player mode, yeah, the other player could totally come to your rescue, because the enemies are gathering probably around the more vulnerable of the two players, the one who just got hit. Oh, more gnomes, yay. And I finally got full magic meter again. Yay. I want even more bottles. Why? Because you got them.
You can't have more. Your inventory is
I
full.
want more. I want to pick them up. I like the neat little sound that it makes when I pick them up. Yeah, that's a statue. There's a statue. Screen lock.
All right. Hello, statue of Death Adder. It's nice to see you again.
Yeah, I bet it would try doing like a Dr. Robotnik thing where the robot in the background comes to life and starts trying to attack us with its hands.
For the record, that's a TMNT thing. That's not a Sonic thing. Admittedly, the backing track for this is still really nice. I just wish, honestly, I really wish that you had roped in your brother for a co-op run, even if it would not have been save state focused. That
would have taken even longer than a save state focused run, because we would have had to practice.
Oh, right.
And because we don't do research by going on the internet in order to do playthroughs, we would have had to accumulate a lot of video data. Hello there, big man.
So this is Death Adder's pupil, right?
This is Mr. It is me, Mr. Universe. Ow.
Ow.
That hurt a lot. Now remember, you can use some of his attack animations in order to exploit an opening, especially the one where he's just launching fireballs at you. That one is not as easy to counter.
He has a dive kick.
He threw me away like yesterday's newspaper. He's done reading it. Remember, your concentration should be on the wielder of the golden axe, because his health bar depletion will cause all other enemies on the battlefield to die. However, this game has a little surprise for you. You may not be guessing what the surprise is, but my God, was I surprised when I realized there was a surprise. Would you care to guess what the surprise is, Mr. Gerdat?
If you lose level 3 magic on Death Adder, he instantly dies? Nope.
No, he's still very much alive. Just like any good video game boss, just because he's crippled, bleeding, low on health, and probably needing surgery does not mean he's any less effective than he was 2 minutes ago. You have unlocked Golden Axe Warrior. Saved by magic.
Missed attack.
Missed attack! And because we used the magic button in order to interrupt an attack animation, we had done it enough times, the game has awarded us with an achievement, saying, yeah, you should probably do that more often. It works. And there's a reason why we let people do it. Yeah,
so this is what it looks like when you're not safe stating all over the place.
Yeah. Would you like to see what happens as a result of me not safe stating during this particular boss fight?
Not particularly.
Oh, you will. Things are not all as they seem, because it looks like we're doing relatively well. We've done a couple magic attacks, one very powerful one, in order to whittle down our enemy's health bar.
But you keep getting thrown away.
Yes, we do. And I got a little more magic, because the game gives me magic when I die. That means I can use magic in order to begin my vengeance.
Missed attack.
Gotcha. Oh, look. We have...
Alright, we have defeated the Death Adder pupil.
My hero!
Hello, Princess Sarasala.
To have peace in this land again is like a dream come true. Thank you. Yeah, peaceful music playing. Nice. Alright, and it's time to celebrate, everybody. Party time. Uh-oh. Not so fast there, bucko. Yep. The game pulled a fast one on us, everybody. That was not the final boss.
Hello, Death Adder Reborn.
You should realize the power hidden within the axe. Especially the power for me to cause you to deplete all of your resources, health, magic, and lives on a boss that was not genuine. Face me.
Ouch.
So, as a result of lessons learned, I actually redid my battle with the previous variant of this boss. So, I have more lives this time. I did not use any magic. And we're going to have a fair chance at fighting this particular character without safe stating the crap out of him, which I imagine would have added numerous moments of tedium.
I mean, this is already pretty tedious, given how horribly he's just tossing the hell around. But and of course, he actually gets the Thunderbolt spell.
Yep, just like previous.
Now is that Kronos' level 2 spell, or is that one of the other character spells?
It looked like Kronos' full magic spell, actually.
No, it's not the full magic, because Kronos' full magic is the Miststorm.
Past Cloud, you should not rear up on the boss as soon as he tries getting back up. He has Sega Genesis boss invincibility frame protection. He has to have a chance to do an attack after you hit him, because you had your chance.
But you are noticing that once again the aerial scratch attack is attempting to carry you through this.
You were about to say it's a deadlock. It is not. He will change up his attacks.
I was not going to say it's a deadlock. I was going to say it's being effective.
Somewhat effective. It will force your enemy to do different things. However, if he does the incorrect move, then yeah, you'll get to hit him. Trying to intimidate you with his muscles, with his speed of attacks, with the swing of his axe. Yeah. Alright, I'll just change your Y. And he did a counterattack, so phooey. You have 1 life left, mister.
Missed attack.
Fear the mist.
So we're never going to get to see Kronos level 2 spell, are we?
Nope. It's all right though. I mean, I'm sure it's a medium range of intensity between the minimum attack and the maxed out attack. See, maxed out attack has thunder.
Well, specifically, it has a blitzkrieg of lightning. I understand that that's redundant. I don't care. I like the way it sounds.
All right, and now he's gonna. No, I thought he was gonna try jump countering that time. He almost jump countered that time. Uh-oh. He did
magic counter this time, so there.
You're not the only one who gets to use magic counter, jackass.
Blink.
Fear me. I am much more powerful and buff than you. My thighs can crush boulders. My magic will raise villages.
So why does the Golden Axe have necromancy attached to it?
Because it's the Golden Axe, motherfucker. The wielder of the Golden Axe can do anything.
Yay!
We have defeated Ganon. Now we must flee. But not without the Golden Axe. We gotta get that. Congratulations! You have destroyed Dr. Robotnik's fortress and have acquired the Golden Axe of
We
Power.
are the best mean bean machine player alive.
We're gonna chop ourselves some massive amounts of guacamole. Finally!
Finally, the courageous warriors defeat the evil lord, who is not named.
We rode back the eagle.
The castle, strengthened by the evil magic, turns to dust because it was very poorly constructed.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank
And
you.
they retrieve the Golden Axe, which still has the power of necromancy for some reason.
Oh, thank you, everybody. Thank you. I'm just doing my torch running.
Peace returns to the entire world, including this jungle.
Still got a lot of walking to do. Sorry, guys. I got 20 blocks to go. Can't stop.
Time passes and their battles become legends that pass down forever,
Excuse
like
me.
Conan the Barbarian.
Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me, everybody. Excuse me. Can't stop. Can't stop but take me to the shindig.
And so ends Golden Axe 3, planned by Fuzzy.
Fuzzy.
Honestly, Streets of Rage is better. Like, I was complaining about this for the entire series, but the enemy variety in this game is so fucking lacking. We've got like 4 melee dudes, and that's where it caps. Okay.
Yeah, you got Spearman, Short Guy.
You got Spearman, you get Mace Woman, you get a Skeletal Lizard Man,
Beard Giant,
and you get Jotun. That's like
Lizard Man,
the entire fucking
Skeletal.
playthrough.
Yeah, and then a couple. Oh no, don't forget our friends Puke Green and Crimson Knights. We had a bunch of those too.
But the Knights are just effectively heavier armored versions of the Mace Women. That's all they are. They don't even have jump attacks.
Yeah. It is true. The enemy variety leaves much to be desired. Also, that Streets of Rage is plain. Thanks to you. Oh, thank you. Yes, if it wasn't for me and anybody who played this game, there would be no Golden Axe 3. Oh no.
Or Golden Axe Beast Rider, but we're not doing Beast Rider.
I do agree that I think Streets of Rage series in general is a better time. I mean, they give you a lot more information that keeps you engaged. I mean, Streets of Rage 2 and 3 even gave you enemy health bars, so you could see how much damage you're doing to your enemies, besides just extrapolating information based on the number of hits you did and how long it took them to die. The vast field.
And yes, there are multiple routes, which is something that Streets of Rage doesn't actually have, but that's not enough, man.
Ride the whirlwind. So I see that one of the alternate pathways to the Gate of Fate probably has something to do with that pirate ship at the bottom of the map of the Eastland.
Yeah.
Alternate
if you go to the
path.
port town instead of going up to the mountains, you end up going through that way.
It looks like no matter which pathway you choose, you do eventually have to go through the mountains.
You do end up at the Castle of Fate, but
yes, just like Star Fox Team making it from the starting world all the way to Venom.
Corneria to
Venom. That you will make it to Venom no matter which pathway you take.
But the pathway you take changes what Venom actually ends up being. This does not, as far as we saw.
You may be right there. There may not be any alternate
I am
bosses.
right. There's a back door into Venom if you take the correct path.
Replay value, Mr. Gurdad. We are talking about replay value.
And this game doesn't honestly appear to have that much, especially in comparison to Star Fox and Streets of Rage. I did somewhat enjoy our playthrough of this, but goddamn, this was very boring to sit through. Honestly, it looks like a game that I would be able to play with if I had someone to play with, but not alone. Fuck doing this alone.
Yeah. If anything, take my word for it. Just let yourself get game overs. And thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a blast.
Be safe, everybody.